What up? What up, LFR? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna get situated here. How you doing? We are on day 5. Day 5. It's Friday night. It's one of my favorite nights. One of my favorite days of the week. Because I don't know why. I think it's from conditioning and training from when I was young. Actually, I do know why. It is from that. It's from being in jobs and being in jobs and systems and school and such when I was young and waiting for the weekend. So anyhow, hey, so if you're here, say what's up. Say what's up. It's Friday night. We're here on the 7-day Wayfree Way Challenge. 7 ways to better days. The 7 ways to living the ultimate human experience. And it truly is when we get lined up and focused, when we get to what we want to go. So, yeah, say what's up if you're here. Let me know if it's a replay. Say what's up. I have a little bit of a lag, I think, so it takes a minute before I see anybody on here when you come on. But say what's up. Let me know if it's a replay, if you've been doing the other videos, or if you've watched the other videos. If you haven't watched the other videos, they're all here in the group, so you can go watch them and check them out. And I urge you to. I really encourage you to. Next week, I think I'm going to take and dive a little deeper into all of these for you. Because this is just kind of scratching the surface of the things that I focus my time and attention on, that I truly believe will, or I don't truly believe, I know, I mean, I've used it and I do truly believe, but it's just scratching the surface. And if you apply these 7 things, it will definitely get you on the right track. So, and the more you dive into these 7 things, the more you can create the reality you want to live. So, what's up, Holly Jean? I'm going to give you a wave. Hi, Danny. Melissa K. What's up? What's up? Oh, hey, look. Do you like my earrings? I've got these. Aren't they so fun? They're little sparkly skulls. I got those from Juicy Rock Goods. Yep, I'm impressed. And it's actually my daughter's company. She's got a little company and it's Juicy Rock Goods, and she makes earrings and all kinds of other stuff, so you can check it out. But anyway, okay, so on to day 5. Check out the other 4 videos if you haven't done them. But on to day 5, and day 5 is higher learning and education. I believe in higher learning and education so much, like so much, and not like you might think, not classes and curriculum and college and more in that department. I am in that department if it comes to topics of interest or history or whatever it may be that interests you. However, my thing is more like human development, growth, education as far as ourselves, being more independent, less dependent on systems, less dependent on the government, less dependent on the school systems, less dependent on whatever the systems may be, just creating more independent living, because I really believe that the more educated you are on how to conduct your own life, the more successful you're going to be at it. And I know this to be true for myself especially. I've always kind of been independent. I've always kind of been, kind of do it myself kind of person. I've always been one to want to do my own things, want to do my own stuff, want to, cook my own food and do things around my own home. I've always been that type. I've always wanted to be pretty self-sufficient and know how to do things. So, I've learned how to change tires on cars and oil on cars. I've done that before. I've taken care of my own vehicles. I can, clean and service my AC unit if I need to. I've done that. I can, I've changed out sink faucets, and I can cook all kinds of food. I can sew. I've really spent my time throughout my life developing my skills, my own personal skills, because the more self-sufficient I am in all of these areas, the less dependent I am on any kind of system, any kind of dollars, any kind of anything. And it allows me to have a lot more freedom in my life with my dollars and with my time and with everything in my life, because I'm able to do a lot of it for myself and not have to wait to be dependent on somebody else. So the higher education and learning is super important. And whether it's, like I said, it's just hobbies and interests, or your actual life, your everyday life. And I really believe that our everyday life is a huge one, and very important. So knowing how to cook and provide healthy, nutritious meals for yourself that don't come out of boxes, they don't come out of the freezer, they don't come out of already made stuff, like from scratch, made from scratch, 100%, homemade food, like from flour and sugar and things like that, to where you can use the basis of ingredients and cook yourself meals. And taking care of your home and taking care of your children and taking care of your health. The more you know about your own body and your own being, the easier it is to craft and create your reality exactly the way you want, because you're aware of what's true. You're aware of what's healthy. You're aware of what's important. So higher education and learning is extremely useful and extremely important in whichever area you pick. And it's, again, the same thing I stress all the time. I don't believe that there should be any dictated, lined out, forced upon education of any general topic other than like self-sustaining of humans. The rest of it, I think, should be completely a total option. It should be what interests you, what motivates you, what excites you. Learn about those things, but the sitting back and just like of our society and the way that we do things is not working. It's not working, and it's because of just this education based off of a consumerism system. Everybody's educated to go work a job. Everybody's educated in schools and crafted and formed into going, what kind of job you want, what kind of career do you want, and it's just not working for our society as a whole. It really isn't. We're seeing lots and lots and lots of problems from it. So, and it's from there being a lack of education on general life. Not, there's so many people that are educated on and have degrees and have all these certifications on things that aren't even real. Not that certifications there's anything wrong with it, and education there's anything wrong with it as far as that route, like college and certifications, but so much of it does nothing for people in real life, and they are not able to take care of their own lives. They're not able to balance checkbooks. They're not able to do their own finances. They're not able to line up and resource their life correctly, and they're struggling. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're living job to job. So, if this is you, there's a way out. I used to live that way. I used to live very paycheck to paycheck, and we've been entrepreneurs for our entire lives, but there was a time period where it was very much a struggle. Every aspect of it, every part of it was a struggle, because we were unclear. And we were in debt, and we had a lot of issues, whereas now that's not the case. And it's because of that higher learning and that alignment to where we're able to live, debt free, and live where we own our home outright, and we don't live under the pressures of, day-to-day struggles financially. So, you have to educate yourself. You have to look into what's important to you and your life. So, what's up, Patty? So yeah, the higher education and learning, I don't mean it in regards to like, hey, get out there and get another degree, or hey, go out there and, get a certification. You're welcome to do that. That's always awesome. But the higher education that I'm more speaking of is more personally based and more home based and more real, authentic, living for real based. So find out what's important to you and the areas of your life. Look at the areas of your life where you struggle, or you're sitting around like, man, I wish they'd hurry up and tell us about this, or I don't know about that, or, I have no idea. Or the areas where you're dependent, where you're really dependent on other people because you're uninformed, you're uneducated. Look in those areas of your life and start seeing where maybe you could take and educate yourself a little more, and inform yourself a little better, because the more we know about our own desires and choices, the less struggle there is. So recap on the week, all of the things we've done, and go through them, all of them, and go back through them. And then today, go through and think about the things that you spend your time on, and the things that you educate yourself on, and the things that you read about, and the TV you watch, and all these things, and see if there might be a better way or a shift you can do to educate yourself a little more in regards to your own life, your own money, your own health, your own fitness, your own family. Educate yourself in ways that are going to affect and influence you and your family going forward. Because the more you can be the better version of you, the best version of you, and living and doing and being the best you can be for you, the better it is for all of us, and the better the world flows and functions. So, and I don't believe it's all based in getting certificates and education in colleges and schools. It's just not my belief. It's not what I teach. It's not what I share with my students, and it's just not where I base my focus. So spend some time educating yourself and learning higher about your own being and your own self and your own spirituality and your own daily choices and your own food and the ways you orchestrate your own life, and see if you don't see some shifts, because I know you will. I've seen great shifts in my own life and the lives of so many others when we start applying this education and learning to what really interests us and what really matters to us and what's really important to us. So it shifts everything. It really does, because we're focusing more and more aligned with us than the rest of the world and what they might do. So if we let them do them and we do us, it works out better. So anyway, so higher education and learning is day 5. So see what you think. Go back and watch the other videos if you haven't. If you have, fantastic, and we'll keep moving along through the weeks. But if you apply these things 100% of the time, you'll get 100% of the results you're after. So I suggest you do it. Get that paper out. Do it. Share with us. Let us know how this is going for you. And like I said, I think maybe next week we'll dive in a little deeper and go into these topics and these things a little bit further, to where maybe if you're like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. It's oftentimes, I believe, I know, I see it often, where you can tell somebody something or explain something or share something, and the understanding just isn't there. So if you're having with anything where you're like, I get what you're saying, but I don't understand how this is going to shift things for me, then reach out, post, list, let us know how you're doing and what you think. So anyway, have an awesome evening, and I will catch you all later. Have a great night. It's Friday, so do something exciting. It's not that that's any different or more special than any other day, but hey, I love Fridays. So listen to some music, hang out with your people, have an awesome evening, and I will catch you later. I will see ya. Peace out. Have an awesome night. See ya.